So we have the price objection. How do we diffuse this? There's a couple of ways to diffuse this. One, I need you to offer a money. So these are different tools you can use. Money back guarantee. Okay? This can be listed on your landing page. This can also be verbalized and communicated in the nurture, the nurture sequence. The nurture sequence is something you need to look in Zion, and this is another way to address any problems with price. I'm going to come back to that. So one is a money back guarantee, one is a free trial. So say, hey, so give me exact words that a prospect would say in regards to price. Cool. Before I get to any of this, I'm going to ask one question. Hey, no problem. Have you asked, Krishna, how many times do you ask? What budget works for you? You ask that? How's that go? And they're saying they have a budget, then you present the price, and they're like, I can't afford it, yeah? They'll usually say zero because they know. They don't want to tell you something so personal and private. It gives you leverage. People know. Oh. There's a few different options here. But what I heard you haven't done, as far as I understand, is you haven't asked this question, have you? Okay, I understand. What they tell you this in person, yeah? This one? They tell you this in person? Is this the right way up? Can you read this proper? No. But do they tell you I can't afford it in person? And and what I want you to do, Christian, is how are you responding right now? Yep. Yeah. Okay. I get it. I've talked about that question in the marketing sales playbook I made. Some new things that I would do differently now. And that is don't go into telling, don't go into explanation, don't go into convincing, go into a question. No problem. That's a good start. No problem. What budget would work for you? Because if they haven't built up the trust, yeah, that's cool. We just want to work with what they have available to them. And then you'll have two answers. One will actually give you an answer. Oh, $80 a week. Then what you do is you just scale down your offer and you downsell it. And you, instead of once a week, you do, instead of 60 minutes, you do 45 minutes. Instead of 45 minutes, you do 30 minutes. Just scale down the offer to their budget. Because they may not have built the trust yet. Doesn't mean the product is bad. Something here hasn't really hit them yet. So we downsell to the budget they can work with. Then you're going to have some people who say, let me get back to you. I'm not going to really, this is important, but I'm not really going to touch on this too much because it's like deeper in the weeds. What I just need you to equipped with from the beginning is don't explain right away. Just ask them a question, what budget would work for you? Then just scale your service down and downsell them to something that fits within their budget. There's one option available. When you hear a price issue, respond with the question. In order to minimize this price rejection from happening, before we get here, there are a few things that are important. Actually, let me go to the free trial first. I actually have a connection here. If their budget, if they says, let me get back to you, or like, oh, I'm not sure my budget, they just don't give you an answer. I want you to offer them free trial. But here's the thing though, they've already been doing a free trial, haven't they? This is one, I want you to keep them in your ecosystem. So I would prefer that you offer them something to continue if they're going to do the let me get back to you. That's no problem. Did you, while you get back to me, did you want to do another session at either, a 50%, I would try and take some money here. I could do another session at a 50% discounted rate while you kind of figure out what works for you. Because if they buy, they're more likely to buy again. Done. The free trial is good for the online. That's relative to online coaching. Selling products, things like that. Get a price rejection. That's okay. What budget works for you? Let me get back to you. Actually, let's go higher up. Price rejection. I would like you to communicate this ahead of time in what's called your nurture sequence, which I'll explain to you in a second, that there's a money back guarantee. This could be either a satisfaction guarantee. You don't love it? I'll give you money back. Now that's more risk because it's subjective. Or it's a result guarantee. If you don't get X result in Y time, you might pick a if you don't love it, I just give you your money. If you can leave after 30 days. If 30 days you don't love it, I'll just give you your money back. In the T's and C's, just caveat that in order to claim this, you don't have to explain it in person. In order to claim this, you just have to do the shit. You need 80%. Yeah. Because if they're getting 80% adherence, 99% of people are going to stay on, yeah? That's how you protect yourself from people just like fucking you over. That diffuses a lot of money issues because they feel they can take a risk and they can get their money back. Those T's and C's. But what builds trust the most, or one of the most, is people's stories. People that look like your prospect who have done what your prospect wants to do. So, how are you, Christian, communicating to your prospects this part? Oh, great. Well, what you do and how you, while you, what you do in the meantime, this is in addition to a landing page. I just tried to share my screen, but I realized, oh, yeah, that works. I want you to just write down, um, this is day 8. Nurture value sequence. In summary, what you'll end up doing is you're going to be, these testimonials and stories, you're going to be putting them and sending them while they're doing, oh, I drew on the goddamn table. Stand by. Oh, done. Botox. Use code SARD at checkout for a free koala. Christian, you want to send the testimonials in the time people are getting the free coaching. You want to send them solutions to their pain points. You want to give value and ideally send them the closest story possible to them. When Georgia Richardson, was joining or in the process of applying for Trinity, guess whose story I sent her? You know her very well. It was because it was the closest person, and she felt hope. She felt okay. So it worked really well. Georgia's in. So I want you to send testimonials and stories in the 3 consult flow. I want you to write down, if you haven't already, read nurture sequence and action point, create nurture sequence, which is some key things you're going to send clients. And you can make it as you go. Onboarding a new client, they have a body composition goal. Right. I'm going to make a message and email that is a video of me talking to them about how to help with this problem. The more personal, yes, the more personal, the better. And then in here, in this sequence, this is when you send your landing page as well. Your page of all the things, why they should trust you, all the people you've worked with, all the stories, the testimonials, all of this. Money back guarantee, the VSL. So then this should go from 50% to like 60, 70, hopefully 80%. Specificity. That was a nice transition. Come on, son. Specificity is more important than volume. You ever been on a landing page and seen like 1,000 5-star testimonials and it's done absolutely nothing emotionally for you? Maybe absolutely nothing is a bit of an exaggeration. It's shown you authority. They have a lot of experience. It's a good start, but it hasn't necessarily made you feel seen, heard, or relatable to somebody. So the answer is as many as you can, but I would start with your most compelling, powerful results you've got with clients first. Mic check, mic check. How do you feel with everything there?
I feel good. I feel like I've got a decent list of things that I need to do and go over and implement. So I think this is really good. Yeah, like with regards to the sales side of things, like the closing people, I feel like I'm not half bad at it, but it's just more like I've been relying on me saying exactly the right thing at exactly the right time. Like there's no like extra support, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it
Like
does.
like I've
Yeah.
got sharp sword but zero armor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
so I think that's gonna help a lot. And then just having these systems is gonna be really good too. So I'm feeling really good about it.
I can just tell you from my experience when I was at like the height of my only health coaching like part of my career is my landing page did so much of the heavy lifting for me. And when people got on a call, it was like 90+% of online inquiries were signing up.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I'm putting mine together now, and if I'm being honest, I'm using yours as the inspiration because
That's
yours is pretty slick.
great.
So,
Use
um,
mine. Look at other ones in the like fucking. You know what? It's hard to find. There's not a lot of health coaches who really actually take the time, or business owners, gym owners that really take the time to build something pretty good. James Smith is a great example. Eugene Teo is a good example.
yeah, I've seen both of those.
Hustlor Gym in Melbourne is like good level. Taki Moore, whatever Taki Moore does for his landing page stuff he's really good at copy, like writing. But yeah, you just need to make it. Now
Yeah,
give your
I'm just
feedback.
making it. I'll improve it over time. Right now, I just need something that exists. Cool. All right, easy, man.